The Leo and Danny show.
And that was one of my many shady hookups that got that came from the fucking the pool of what? Junior college, which is what you all should do, especially after you graduate college. Go back to junior college, pretend that you want your education never to end. You know, keep going with it. I think junior college is a great place to meet women, and everybody should be going to a junior college. I mean, honestly, Austin, you should be going to a junior college.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I dropped out of school.
I get it, but take dance and acting once a week. At night.
If I ever tried to do that, I'd end up getting sucked into just taking a full set of classes again.
Maybe it's fun though, man. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
What do you think? You can just ride off our coattails to get pussy?
Yeah, I got laid last night, actually, independently, and it was one of the most awkward
I don't believe it was independently
of my entire life.
It was awkward, huh?
Not really awkward.
Her vagina smelled? What happened?
Strange.
Who was the girl? How'd you meet her?
What did you just say?
Did her vagina smell?
Of course.
No. It was very similar to that, though.
Really?
This chick, she's all right
Asshole
looking.
smelled?
Not the hottest, but, just a random Tinder chick that I hit up the middle of the night. Her pussy, okay, you know how I have, a pretty good bush sometimes and you make fun of it?
Yeah, you're very
This
hairy.
girl was like a fucking wildebeest. Straight Bigfoot pussy. I've
Can
never
you show
seen
me your
anything like
pictures?
this. Let me see if I can find it.
We can't
Pull them up right now. We're not going to show them to the audience. I'm going to describe to the audience tastefully what she looks like. And I'm going to say her first and last name.
I don't have her.
Well, Austin,
Last
we
name.
know you're lying. You hooked up with her last night.
Well, I mean, I just have her Tinder. I didn't get her social media.
Well,
so I
grab
don't know
her
what her
Tinder
name is.
and let me describe a picture of her to the audience.
Okay, give me a minute to find it.
I'm curious about this. I was going to ask Austin if he's a tit or an ass guy, but this is even fucking better.
I'm more of a overall body shape. There are girls that have big tits and small tits, but they still look fucking weird. If your body just looks weird.
So you don't like those
I'm more into your silhouette.
huge
You got a good silhouette.
dinner
then
plate
you're
nips?
Attractive.
You're not into the dinner plate nips?
I don't know. Some chicks just got wide shoulders, and their tits seem like they kind of just sit in the middle of their chest, and they kind of look like troll humans. Their girls are just weird.
Nobody's
bodies.
too good for you, producer. I mean, nobody's good enough.
So let me get this straight. You went to go hook up with a Tinder hookup, right? It was a Tinder?
Yeah.
And she had the bush of a 1970s porn star.
She had the bush of some sort of ancient human that we found encased in ice.
she had
in fucking
Neanderthal.
Like she had
she had
never,
a Neanderthal pussy.
Like she had never trimmed it.
Austin, here's what's going to happen.
Never. It was like she was
She
a
didn't trim it
fucking
once.
Pentecostal religious person or something.
Austin, so right now,
Yeah.
can you get up and you turn that light on over there? I think it's probably too dark in here.
Yeah.
And the one light in the room is starting to affect my my night vision. It's making it go on and off. There we go. And then bring me your phone. Let me see what you're doing on Tinder.
Yeah, I
over
want to
here.
see what's
I
up
want
with
to see
this
his
girl.
profile. We need to analyze his profile. This will be very productive for the young men out there who are no doubt pursuing ass on
Yeah.
dating apps right now. Because
We-
where else can you go?
You can't do it. I actually did a Patreon thing about that today because it's true. It's a thing. And Danny, I'm sure that you and I know that anywhere you go, you can find attractive women. Isn't that the truth? We have seen women.
Harder in Kansas.
It's harder in Kansas, but you can find attractive women almost anywhere you go if you have your eyes open.
I'm going to find her. So let's find Austin's profile here. I'm going to view his profile.
You should definitely. Have you ever seen that James Charles on Tinder?
Okay, what the fuck is this?
Matched me one time.
He matched with you? Oh, you should have.
James Charles twice, actually.
Dude,
Why-
stop.
why
Match with
did
him
you-
again. What?
Wait, I don't know how to do any of this.
James Charles likes
I
to
don't know
list
either,
himself as a female. That's what some gay guys do, so that they pop
What
up
the
in straight
fuck
guys'
is
feeds.
this?
Would you fuck James Charles for our entertainment and for some podcast
Well,
stars?
no, he
I
would
thought
go
you
on
were
a
gonna
date.
give a
What's her
monetary
what's her name start with? The letter.
No, we need to look
I
at Austin's
literally
profile.
don't remember.
Oh,
I
his
couldn't
profile.
find her. It should have been at one of the ones at the top, but I think
All
she
right, so we
unmatched
got-
me.
Let me see this shit.
It's not
So,
a bad first
I
picture.
hit girls up with basically the same line every single time.
What's that?
you'll
Was
notice.
hey, what's good?
Okay, I'm looking at Austin's photos right now. They're pretty well shot. He thinks he's hot shit in all of them. Some of these pictures are questionable, dude. You in a tunnel with graffiti on the wall with 1 foot up on it.
He's a
and you leaned
photographer.
against it.
He's a photographer.
Well,
He does
it's
weird
just
shit
I
like that.
only have those are all the pictures of me within the last probably 12 years.
This picture screams, I'm big on TikTok and I'm sick.
Just send a limp cockpic to put it on his profile right now.
I'm trying to get to the messages. I'm going to see who he's been talking to.
Put a limp cock pic on his profile, though. That's funny.
That is. I'd get banned if you put a limp cock on my profile.
So he opened on Diana with "Hey there, hottie," no punctuation.
No.
She
It
actually
works, man.
responded.
That
She
one-
responded.
That one works pretty
You
well.
use "Hey there, hottie" all the time.
Here he used "Hey
Because
there"
it's
without
too-
hottie.
I don't have fucking time to think of some elegant or creative or funny response
That's
for some
nice.
Yeah,
random
he's gotta
seven
play-
that I'm just trying to fuck.
It's a random seven that you're trying to
Hey.
fuck. I totally get that, and I totally understand where you're coming from.
If
Yeah.
I'm sliding into a girl's Instagram DM and she's hot, then I'll be a little bit more like.
Can we
fancy with it.
unpack the statement that you don't have enough time to do X? You spend 19 hours on RuneScape a day. You fucking liar.
Danny, what's the scummiest thing you've ever just opened with a girl you don't know?
Oh my God. I am in the process of trying to delete my Facebook because Facebook
It's so difficult.
Facebook was the primary app when I entered my scumbag prime.
Same,
You
man.
understand?
Same.
I got laid a couple of times off MySpace, but I was still a little bushy-tailed high school kid at that point. 2009 coincided with when I went into college, and also it was around the time I started hanging out with the UFC fighter dudes. The shit they would do, this one guy, Matt, called it dirtbag games. So listen, Danny, there are multiple kinds of game. There's gentleman game, there's assertive game, and then there's fucking dirtbag game, okay? Dirtbag game is when you start talking about having a sleepover within 3 sentences. Dirtbag
That's what I
games
do.
when you say something about the chick's titties when you meet her in the supermarket. So I remember I messaged this girl, Sarah, on fucking Facebook one day, and it was just like, hey, and we went to we went to high school together. We hadn't talked in probably a year. She responded, hi, back, and I just said, hey, listen, I think you and I could have some pretty good sex. What do you say about coming over and having a sleepover with me? And I know because Facebook was the dominant platform. Mobile apps weren't really a thing when I was in college. I graduated college in 2013, and Instagram was just starting to hit its stride, as was Snapchat. Mostly, when you met somebody you liked at a party, you ran home, pulled up your MacBook, and added them on Facebook. So there are countless messages, and especially when I got to UCLA and I started actually getting laid, dude, I would have the confidence too, and I'm sure Leo's no stranger to these rapey
of course.
tactics.
And so was Dalia, because he deleted his Facebook immediately when all this shit was going down.
It's a fucking good move.
Yeah, but they still got it because your name still shows up. You're just like in a weird, like, you disappear, but your name still shows up. So it's kind of...
Facebook will make ghost profiles of you even if you don't have a Facebook.
Yeah.
It can use its algorithms based on like your relatives and friends posting photos of you, and then they can like still tag you even if you don't have a Facebook. And then Facebook basically develops a hidden profile of you,
yeah.
even if you don't have one that has your face,
Yeah,
and
Facebook
your
is
address,
fucked,
and all that
dude.
shit.
But yeah, dude, I have so many things that I did like that in college too when I was 19 years old. Like, yeah, hey, why don't you come over? I'll take my clothes off for you. Or you come over and give me a massage. I always like that, you know.